one last thing before I end Batman Once and For All. I had some network problems, so the choices didn't quite come through on the finale. But that's why I have them right here. Now, 1 through 4, episodes 1 through 4, you already saw, so I won't go through them again. I'll tell you right now, the reason why I did those choices was because they're how I truly feel Batman/Bruce should have played out. So, having said all that, in episode 5, the main choices that the game wanted to center around was, what did you do with Harvey's coin, first and foremost? I followed the majority of players. I pocketed the coin because if he would have thrown it over, he probably would have gone over it and I don't know what he would have done, but I wanted to try to get that guy to calm the hell down, and thankfully I did. So Harvey was never really a villain for me. He was just misguided. And hopefully he'll get the help that he needs. And then when it came to Alfred, when he was beating himself up about his involvement with Thomas Wayne, my father, I simply told him that he wasn't to blame. I mean, why blame all the crimes on someone who was closer to him? Didn't feel right to me. Yeah. Alright, so when it comes to Selina, I think a lot of you are simply Sims for her. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just, you see her, you think, oh, pretty girl. She's hot. She can do all this stuff. She's actually into me. Let me reciprocate. It felt like she was playing me from the onset, and I didn't romance her. To me, they were drinking buddies. That's what they always were. They're better non-romantically, platonic, if you will. And a friend of mine who was playing this game said that, well, 90% of you people are idiots. And, well, we might be, but it's better than being a simp over a girl with legs, Plus, she stole from me. She was the thief and she admitted it. So what did you want me to do? Say, oh, no, you can be more than that. And give her the pep talk? That's not me. Batman doesn't do that. Batman knows who he's fighting against and what he does it for, and if anyone else tries to be, playful or do games, that's not him. Selina was playful and she played games. That's all she did. She played games. Not with me, though. So her and I are enemies. Yeah, okay. You all may think I made the wrong choice, but at least 26% of players, at least a quarter of us, was thinking along the lines I was thinking. Alfred said to don't do it. He said, Batman, don't. And that's when Vicky was like, shut up, old man. That was him saying, no, don't do it. Don't remove your cowl. Unfortunately, he lost an eye because of it. But I gotta tell you, if I would have removed my cowl, not only would I reveal my identity, which is the most important thing I have, I probably would have gotten hurt in some way. I don't know. I've never not attacked Vicky. I've always gone for the attack. So Alfred dons a cool eye patch from this point on. I like it though, I like his eye patch. And then of course finally, did I attend Gordon's dress as Bruce or Batman? The ultimate question at the end of the series, the season, was who do you think you truly are, Bruce or Batman. I was in the minority, of course. If I could, I'd be Batman all the damn time. Bruce is just a mask to me. Batman is who I truly am. But I understand the need to be Bruce because look at Harvey. I was able to disarm him without using force. But it was very, very challenging. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is going to probably be one of my shortest videos I've ever done, but I wanted to include this. Because at the end of it all, you get this. I hit X, and I get to see my overview. My performance, pretty much. I have not clicked into this yet, so I am going to be doing this as like a first time reaction. Alright, so this is it. How did I play Bruce Wayne / Batman from episode 1 to episode 5? Was I merciful? Was I brutal? Was I caring? We're going to find out right now who I was. My Batman and my Bruce Wayne was primarily brutal. When it comes to being brutal or merciful, 70% of my actions and words were brutal, which means that 30% of the time I might have shown compassion, or, excuse me, I may have been merciful. Gotham saw a man that was uncompromising, forceful, and unafraid to employ extreme violence to effectively achieve his ends. And that's exactly who Yes! That is exactly who I want Batman and Bruce to be. Fuck yeah. I don't quite agree with the last one though, but I'll get to that later. I was cunning when it came to being cunning or honest, which means 51% of the time I was a little, well, I wouldn't say a little, I was more deceitful and cunning. Well, exactly, well, cunning, and that simply means I was a good liar, or I was able to manipulate people. And then when it came to being self-reliant versus collaborative, which pretty much means did you rely on yourself to get your own work done, or did you incorporate everyone as a team effort? Normally, Batman is collaborative, I would like to think. That he has a team effort, he works with Gordon and everything. Not me. Most of the time, I'm self-reliant. And that's how I played it. But this is a bit of a change for me. I kind of was compassionate towards the end. Towards the end, I became compassionate, but still. 70% versus 63%. Which normally I'm pragmatic, which I kind of wish I was pragmatic, but I liked it. I either wanted to be pragmatic or brutal, or self-reliant. But the main trait that I overall employed as Batman and Bruce was brutal. So, America, Europe, all the other countries, it's up to you to decide. When you buy this game, how do you want to play Batman and Bruce? You can be totally merciful. You can be completely honest in all your dealings. You can be completely collaborative and work with everybody in order to make Gotham safer. And you can be completely compassionate or pragmatic in how you deal with stuff. See, I can be brutal and compassionate at the same time. The other two, well, they're a little down there, but I'll lean more to one way than the other. So that pretty much settles it. I'm a brutal Batman. So, there you have it, folks. The end of Batman. And in case you're all wondering, and in case for those of you who know about the series, yes, there is a second season, which I do have. And in my mind, that season is a million times better than this season. Not to say the season is not good. Not saying that at all. But The Enemy Within, which is the season 2, a lot more better and a lot more compelling. Plus, you saw him at the end. Gonna have to deal with John at some point. At some point. But that, my friends, is a story for another time. This is probably the length of a SpongeBob SquarePants episode. So 11 minutes. There you go. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys the choices for episode 5 and to prove once and for all that Batman is brutal. I was gonna go through it one more time. Just so you all have these confined. Like I said, I went through them all in the past episodes, but this to me is canon. My story that I'm gonna, if I do a series on season 2, this is going to be the story that I use. The backstory, so to speak. It's episode 1. Episode 2. I still don't get why the majority saved Selina over Harvey. Like, don't understand you people. But anyway, whatever. Work full-time for Batman. That's right. And I remember I owe homie a favor. Well, what's one favor? And then, ironically, the final choice in episode 4 between stopping Harvey or Oswald first determines what happens in the first few scenes of episode 5. Again, I felt like Oswald going after my technology was a lot more of a threat than Harvey going after my home. Your home, you can replace material possessions. You can't replace the technology that you have, especially when you're Batman. I showed up as Batman. And then, of course, I really wish I was pragmatic, though. That would have been like the perfect, I guess the perfect, brutal Batman. But with Harvey, I mean, y'all can see it. I was biased towards Harvey, but I connected with him. I thought, whoa, this guy is just suffering a complete mental breakdown. He doesn't need to be beaten up, you know? I guess that kind of outweighed everything else. So, that kind of describes me. I'm brutal when I need to be, but I also have a heart. And I take pride in that. Some people may say, oh, well, that's kind of, you know, wanting your cake and eating it too. So, it's how I would act in certain situations. But anyway, that wraps up Batman. Hope you all enjoyed the series, and I hope you all enjoyed my version of Batman, a brutal, sadistic motherfucker. Anyway, I will see you all on the next video series I do. Not sure what it's going to be. but I'll find out. Love you all. Have a good day, afternoon, or night. Peace!